Hey, what's up, guys? We were just talking off camera, and we thought it. We didn't really understand why we weren't filming because we were having a lot of good, deep conversations. So let's just let's go with it.
Cool.
So yeah, Austin was describing. Okay, yeah, I'm Stetson.
I'm Austin, like you said.
Okay, so Austin, go ahead and describe the law of attraction to me.
Oh, from what I know, is that um, like the quote, uh, if I can remember it, it's like if you ask the universe, then you shall receive. Like all of the universe will conspire to help you fulfill your desires. Ooh, rhyme. Um, I guess. Is that right? Do you know more about it?
Wait.
The law of attraction.
S- So things were meant to happen.
So it's like it is separate than separate but equal. Like kind of related to what we were talking about.
Okay, like
Um, thoughts?
could wait, could you describe it to me again?
Question? So the law of attraction states like if you want something, then you need to verbalize it, have that thought in your mind, and then the universe will bring that item into your life or interaction or event that needs to take place.
Hmm.
Um, it's like intention.
Okay. So your intention brings on events to lead up to what you want.
Yes, it's like ask and you shall receive.
Hmm.
Like people can write it, verbalize it, kind of like positive affirmations.
Okay. And then
Saying like,
so it's like when you really want something, it's like, are you working towards that something and then you'll achieve it, or is it just like you ask for it and you get it?
I, I think you'd have to work for it, but I think it's like the initial like wish kind of thing.
Right, right. That.
That you need to clarify what you want before you can
Mhm.
get it. Otherwise, you just be like, "Oh man, my life sucks."
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I think about that. I would say I believe in something like that where it has to be like you can't just like say, "Oh, I want this," and it come to you kind of thing
Yeah,
because I don't think things come to free like that. um,
they don't.
but if you say you want something, I kind of like see it as something. I put it as a model as like you say you want something and that turns into like an objective or a goal depending on how sort of obtainable it is.
Hmm,
um, so I guess an objective is something that you obtain and then a goal is just something you strive for, in my opinion. So it's like you may not ever reach your goal but you're always working towards that goal.
I
And
see.
then the objectives are just the things you obtain to get you closer and closer to your goal. Um, so I guess my thoughts on attraction is like you set up your goal of what you want, and then you work for each objective to eventually try and obtain that goal, kind of thing.
Hmm,
Like you have to work for it, and then all of that shows that you've sort of earned whatever you wanted, I guess.
you're like, yes, I finally got it.
Yeah,
But you believe that things happen for a reason?
I do.
Like examples?
Um, gosh, like
I have a couple, I guess.
I think, I mean, I know. So, I guess one of the big ones is like after my freshman year, um, I was asked to leave school, and at the time, I thought that was kind of sucky. But from that like failure, um, I I used it as like, all right, what did I do the first time around? And I changed myself and I grew from that.
Mm.
So it's like breaking down something and then rebuilding it again. So like after that failure, I was like, what am I gonna do to get what I want? And it's like you go through like a lot of
Mm-hmm.
sort of self reflection, and then like so I'm gonna be graduating next year, and that was kind of my my goal or objective. After I, you know, well, that was my goal and objective like when I started college, my freshman year,
Yeah.
and then I failed at that, and it sucked. But then here I am now, and I look back at that, and I ask myself, like, that happened because I needed to change. Like, what I was doing my freshman year was not good. And from that failure, I realized that, you know what, keep like continuing life with this sort of ideology or my behavior is just it's not going to give me what I want. So you I notice like I reflect and I go, all right, this is what I need to do to get what I want,
Mm-hmm.
and be where I want. So that's kind of like how I see things happening for a reason. So it's like, yeah, I didn't see it at the time as like it sucked, but I look back and I'm like, I needed that to happen to become the man I am
Mm.
today, kind of thing.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing. I feel like reflection is like so important
Yeah.
for growth. Kind of ties in with like the law of attraction, what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
You have like the ultimate goal and change your habits, change your objectives, and achieve that in a different way than before.
Yeah.
Uh, with me, I suppose things happen for a reason. I was going to school and I was like, nah, not
Nah.
anymore. I was just working too much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I told you this. Um, working like 30 hours, taking
Woof.
like 18 units, and like running back and forth from school and work. And I was like, I'm so stressed out.
Yeah. I think that was, well, I don't know if you told me this, but was that when you decided to go to India?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
shortly after.
Yeah. Okay.
So like to get me through that time, I was doing yoga like
Mm-hmm.
every day. And then that semester, like I dropped out.
Right.
I went to one final, and I I laugh because like in high school I failed football,
Yeah.
and then that semester I failed clowning. So I just think that's pretty funny. Um, so yeah, I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? Oh, I'll go to yoga school. That'd be interesting, but like no intention really to teach at all. I just wanted to deepen my practice,
Yeah.
and then took the next semester off. And I was like, oh, why not go now instead of like next January? That's what I had in my
Right.
mind. So then I went, and I came back, and my life was changed. Um, and another thing that happens for a reason, sometimes, you know, you find something, you know, that doesn't serve you any longer. So you need to, like kind of like cleanse yourself or
Yeah.
move
Shed that
on
skin.
from certain maybe things or maybe certain relationships. Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
I I came back and I was like, oh, I'll go back to school. That's what everyone wants me to do.
Mm,
And I went for 2 weeks. And I was like, no, I can't. I
mm,
can't. This
mm.
is this is horrible. I can't do this. Not that I couldn't do it. It just didn't feel right.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, what am I going to do now? My classmates were from San Diego, and I had no idea. One of them was a massage therapist, and I was like, maybe that's something I'll do. I took a class in India with my friend, and I didn't think, that's where it would lead me to today, but I just went for it. And last year, I went through massage school, and it was really kind of like life-changing as well. Like getting to know yourself, doing that self-reflection.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk about this because it's relevant very soon for me again. In our deep tissue class, there's literally a self-reflection exercise
Okay.
where you're supposed to stare at yourself in the mirror for an hour,
Oh.
naked.
Oh.
And you're just supposed to be present. It's like a meditation. You're just supposed to be present with yourself and just kind of observe your thoughts, feelings during that time, and then reflect on it afterwards. Either like journaling or maybe some piece of art, something like that, and then like share it if you want. It's optional to share, like with the class afterwards. So you like kind of like learn about yourself in that way as well. I wrote a song. It's really funny. uh, I'll post that in the comments below.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm TAing the deep tissue class again, so the students are doing that pretty soon. So
Okay.
I'm thinking about like round 2. My teacher is saying like it'll be different the second time around. Like I don't know, like deeper, I guess. First time around, it's very like physical, very
Mm-hmm.
judgmental.
Okay.
Like I have like a mole right here. Oh God, why is that? Oh my, oh my, I'm fat. Just like random thoughts,
Yeah. Yeah.
But then the second time, she was saying it's like very much emotional,
Mm-hmm.
and you get past that, I guess. So
Yeah. So it's like character wise, you're kind of reflecting on
yeah,
inside
yeah,
yourself, self,
and
self.
you're like thinking habits
Yeah.
where you think about
Your
and where it
your
flows to.
metacognition.
Metacognition. We are
Yes.
becoming the simulator.
Yes.
We are the controller.
Become one with the controller.
Come on. As Kevin, as my best friend, one of my best friends, Kevin always says, how many times have you pushed A in your life? Or X, if you have a PlayStation. How many times? 1,000, million, probably.
Yeah.
I've jumped a lot.
Yes. No.
Um,
But I think there's a somewhat commonality between where you start and then where you end. It's kind of like going through a sort of doing something and maybe not excelling at that or succeeding in that. So, kind of like going through some sort of like failure or downfall.
mhm.
But from that, you kind of rise up from the ashes.
Yes,
And
we are Phoenix. We
yes,
are Phoenix.
and you see what you've become from your failure, and you're like, that had to happen. Like I needed that, or it needed to happen, kind of thing.
Yeah,
So I think that's might be something also for us and y'all to think about is just like not being afraid of failure. Yeah, it sucks, but learn from it. It's an experience
yes.
that
This,
you know.
I was gonna say, like you learn more from the mistakes than
Mm-hmm.
from the times you succeed.
Yeah.
And Thomas Edison, failed
There it
10,000
is.
times
Yeah.
before he got the light bulb.
Yeah, and it's like you fail 10,000 times, and it's like you just found 10,000 ways not to do it. You know?
Okay, just don't do any of those 10,000 ways, and then you have the one.
But it's a process. It's
Yes.
it's a reoccurring cycle. So you're gonna probably fail a lot in a lot of things, but that's okay because
Oh man, I don't want to fail.
yeah, but embrace it. Just be like, okay, what did I do last time, and what can I do this time? That's gonna allow me to do better. You know, be better.
Yeah, yeah. No one starts their day like, how am I gonna go fail today?
Yeah. But I don't know. That was deep. That was
Yeah,
deep
that's
episode.
good. Good. Cool.
It's slowly getting darker in my room because
Oh.
it's
Whoa.
wasn't accounting for the light. Darn.
Just turn the
But
brightness
I
up.
think it matched the mood. It matched the mood of the
Oh.
conversation there. It's
Indeed.
A little dimmer.
Okay. That's been our episode. Really opened up there. So if you'd like to open up our comment section below, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. What is it? All are welcome. All welcome.
I don't know.
I don't know. I forgot what that's from. Oh well. Oh, my leg. My leg.
So spicy. Subscribe. Comment. Connect. Make failures. Make mistakes. That's what I meant.
And then learn from them. Reflect.
Reflect. Always reflect.
Yes. Don't just fail and give up. Reflect on it.
Yes.
Try again. Try again. Don't give up. Don't give up. But
until next time.
Yeah. We will see you in the next times. Peace.
Peace.